Hi, my name is Rod Moore and I'm here today to bring you this three-part video series on MLM Attraction Marketing Explained. Now what I want to do in this series is just introduce you to attraction marketing and explain to you how you can get much better results from attraction marketing than what you may be getting right now. A lot of people out there have read books like Magnetic Sponsoring by Mike Dillard and Ann Sieg's Renegade Professional Network Marketer and books like that, and they've become aware of the concepts of attraction marketing and they're now busy trying to apply it on the internet with mixed results. And what I see is there's a lot of people out there who have got some of the information they need to be effective with attraction marketing, but maybe not all of it. So what I want to do in this video series is explain to you a step-by-step approach to attraction marketing that you can use and implement straight away to grow your downline business. Now, a little bit about me. About 3 years ago, I found myself in a position where I'd been a 4-time failure in network marketing. And what I mean by that was 20 years ago I joined my first network marketing company and I had really no idea what I was doing. So I followed my upline's advice to the letter. And the advice 20 years ago was to make a list of everyone you know, your warm market, family and friends, set up an in-home meeting, invite those people around and present the opportunity to them. So I did that, and then I joined 4 other companies and repeated that process of following my upline's teachings to the letter. And what I found was that system just did not work for me personally. I know it worked for other people, not many, but it did work for other people, but it didn't work for me. About 3 years ago, I became interested in internet marketing and I started studying attraction marketing. I read Magnetic Sponsoring by Mike Dillard. Brilliant book, changed my thinking completely on our industry. And so I went to work applying internet marketing strategies with this new idea of attraction marketing, and all I really had at the time was the concepts that I learned through Mike Dillard and a few other people like Joe Schroeder at the time. Back then, Ann Sieg hadn't actually released her book. So I got busy trying to apply in practical terms the concepts and the information that I was reading about. And maybe that's where you find yourself right now, that you're trying to apply attraction marketing and trying to find the way forward to get the best results. Well, long story short, I created a system 3 years ago where we invested thousands of dollars to create it. We spent hundreds of hours in developing it and testing it and trying it, and we made a ton of mistakes. But in the end, what we worked out was a system that attracted more than 12,873 leads to me and my team, and it went on to build a downline of 4,500 plus people in 23 countries. Now that system wasn't solely responsible, but it did lead us to some key people that then helped us grow that business and build a very successful downline. I'm no longer involved in that company, but what I do today is teach attraction marketing to people in network marketing, home-based business, and I also teach it in traditional business. I work with financial planners and people like that, teaching them how to use attraction marketing. So I guess I've spent the last 3 years focused on learning how to be a specialist in attraction marketing and building systems for attraction marketing. So today I look around on the internet and I see more and more people than ever coming to the internet trying to apply attraction marketing. Some doing extremely well, but most are missing key elements to make attraction marketing work for them. So if you're ready to go to the next level and take a step up with your marketing, then let me show you how you can do that and be more effective with attraction marketing. Right now what I see is people are out there promoting, 1 minute they're promoting Magnetic Sponsoring, so they're promoting links to the free videos that Mike gives away and getting leads into that system. And sure, they're attracting some leads there and maybe making some affiliate commissions, right? But then the next day they come out with Renegade University. Mike Klingler and Ann Sieg did a brilliant job with their promotion. So now everyone's focused on that. And there's a lot of people now promoting that, so they've got some leads over in that system as well. And maybe they're making a bit of commission, that's true. And then there's a lot of people promoting MLM Lead System Pro, which is a brilliant system, right? So there's people promoting that. Now they've got leads in that system as well. And then they've gone to Jonathan Budd and maybe tried his system. Again, a great system. So now we've got leads over in GetResponse and Autoresponder. We've got leads in MLM Lead System Pro, some over in Magnetic Spot, and what we've got is our focus with our marketing is spread all over the place like a dog's dinner. Now I'm here to tell you, you can't build a downline business with that sort of approach. You need to have a much more focused approach, and I'm going to show you how to do that in just one moment. What needs to happen with attraction marketing for you to be successful is you need to attract a large number of people to you. That's very true. You need to be able to monetize the process so that you can expand the amount of marketing that you're doing. So the more you monetize it, the more money comes into your bank account, you can reinvest into marketing more and attract more people to you. But here's what's missing from most people's approach to attraction marketing. You must build relationships with people. You can't just put them into an autoresponder and blast out email messages to them. A lot of people have tried that, but let me tell you, I've been marketing online for about 6 years, and in that time I've watched the open rates of emails go from here and they're plummeting straight down. So if your only strategy is to accumulate all these so-called leads into different autoresponder systems, you are going to fail in the future. So you must have the right focused approach. Relationships is key. Having an email address in your autoresponder system means nothing. It's not attraction marketing. Relationships and making yourself attractive and magnetic to the person that you're bringing into your funnel, your marketing funnel, and we'll talk about that in a moment. That is what is key. And this concept of sponsoring people on autopilot without ever having to pick up the phone and call them, if you're thinking that way, your success will be limited in the future. Here's why. Right now there's millions of people, well maybe not millions, thousands of network marketers turning to the internet and trying to apply this attraction marketing stuff. There's a lot of clutter. Just look on Facebook or Twitter or anywhere online right now and you'll see that there's thousands of network marketers trying to apply this stuff. So everyone's sending out the same messages. How many times have you got an email from someone saying, you know, I'll show you how to attract 20 to 50 leads a day? I get that 5 times a day. They can't all be doing that. So I ring them up and say, how many leads did you actually attract today? And most of these people aren't actually applying this stuff. They may be attracting a few, but they're not getting the results that they claim to be getting, right? The reason is there's so much clutter on the internet and it's only going to get worse that you need to stand out and command the attention of your target market. And you can only do that when you have a focused strategy and you understand what the steps are to draw somebody closer to you. And that's what we're going to talk about in this video series. As you can tell, I'm pretty passionate about this because I've invested the last 3 years of my life mastering attraction marketing. And the results have been phenomenal. But I was just like you maybe are right now. I was lost at one stage. I had no real idea what I was doing. So let's talk about the 3 key elements you must have in place in order to make an attraction marketing system work. Okay, so let me share with you the 3 key elements you must have in place in order for attraction marketing to work for you. And you've got to get these right. There's no point doing any marketing on the internet unless you've got these 3 elements right up front. And most people miss this. They think it's just about blasting out a message to their email list or sending a message on Twitter and building followers or maybe, you know, putting messages on people's walls on Facebook. It's not about that. And if that's all you're doing, if that's your approach, you're missing the market because there's 3 things that have to be right for attraction marketing to work. Let me tell you what they are. The first one is you, right? You have to be attractive. And now there's a lot of talk online about this idea of positioning yourself as an expert. That's a load of rubbish. You cannot position yourself as an expert. If you're not an expert and you're trying to make out that you're one, then you're lying. You're deceiving people, right? It's not about trying to position yourself as an expert. I'll tell you what is important though. What's important about you is personal branding. Very different from trying to make out that you're an expert. Now, if you are an expert, then tell everyone, right? But if you're not, if you're in the process of developing your expertise, then don't try and make out as though you're an expert. You'll just come out looking like a fool, right? People pick it up straight away. What people want is an authentic, genuine person to deal with, right? And the truth about MLM and sponsoring an MLM is people want to join with people. They don't want to join with an email. So if you're hiding behind your computer and your autoresponder system, guess what? Newsflash, you're not going to sponsor many people, right? They want to join with you. So what's most important is the ability to be able to brand yourself personally. And this is all about commanding the attention of your target market and standing out and getting noticed in a way that draws people to you. Okay? So that's the first key element you must have right. And there's a number of different ways of doing this. One of the simplest ways is to create a who is page, right? Go and check mine out, whoisrodmore.com. And what that does is it just makes you real. It makes you a real person. It gives people a sense of who you are. And what people want is a sense of certainty that you're the real deal, that you're going to help them on the path to success.